What's up, guys? This is Drucifer75 coming back at you with another YouTube video today. I've tried to record this video multiple times, couldn't really think of a great way to set it up, but I think I finally got it. I was going to do a MLB The Show 20, this year's MLB review, but I'll just do that in another video. I'm just going to do a wish list here in this video, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, for starters, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about any game mode besides Diamond Dynasty, but I will talk about, I guess maybe Road to the Show will have something to do with it, but we need a new game mode. We need a game mode where you can make your own creative player and your own archetype. You can get stats, kind of like a park game mode for MLB. We need something where you can team up with your buddies, make your own player, and play a pickup game of baseball. I think damn near everybody in the community would love that idea. I mean, I know me and my own buddies have been talking about that for a while, for a number of years now, and I think it'd be really cool. Whether it's existing MLB players, you can just pick one of the already existing, people that are in the MLB or legend or something, take them to the field and play, or if you can make your own player, which preferably that would be a whole hell of a lot more fun in my opinion, because you can make whatever you want, whatever build. But I would like a mode like that, a park-like game mode in MLB. Okay, so let's get into Diamond Dynasty. Okay, so they did a lot of things good this year in Diamond Dynasty. Don't get me wrong, I think this has been one of the best years Diamond Dynasty-wise out of all the MLB The Shows. But they didn't get everything perfect, in my opinion. They got some things they got to work on. We'll get into gameplay here in a little bit, but for right now, I want to talk about a few other things. So, I'm going to talk about the cards. First things first. I like the setup, common, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, but I think, and I know the prestige diamond, I guess that's a new tier, but I don't really classify it as a new tier. We need a new tier of card. We need something like emerald, ruby, amethyst, pink diamond. We need a new tier of card. Now, whether that's from 85 to 89 or 95 to 99, we need a new tier card. We need something to spice it up, change it up a little bit, because in my opinion, it's getting pretty old. Just the same 85 to 99 being one tier. I don't like that. I don't like that there's that many attribute points to or that many, I guess, what is it, 15? I don't like that there's that many slots, I guess you would say, that qualify for diamond, because in my opinion, somebody that's 85 should get differentiated between somebody that's like a 95 plus. Like, if you want to change the color of the diamond, maybe even like maybe a black diamond, like a super high diamond, something where you can differentiate who's really good and who's really bad, because I don't like that an 85 to 99 is a diamond, but that's just me. It's not a huge deal, but I would like to see another tier in the game. Honestly, two wouldn't hurt. I'd really like to see two new tiers in the game, but at least one. They did something really cool in this year's MLB that I think they need to do more of. If I can get to it, it's in the XP reward path. They did these evolution cards. I think I went over it. Yeah, they did these evolution cards, and I don't know why they stopped after these cards. I mean, I guess you can evolve most cards into a prestige diamond card, but I don't really count that. They need to do something cool like this where you can start out with this rookie card. Or, yeah, I guess a rookie card probably would be the card you'd start out with. But, yeah, get like a rookie card and then do stats with them, or do moments, and then evolve them. Because this Cargo turned into a 90. He was a beast. Eddie Matthews turned into a really good card. Didn't really like the Eckersley. I have the Pudge, but I never evolved him because it was just too late by the time I had him. But yeah, I thought that was a really good idea, and I like that they did that, but they can do a lot more with it, in my opinion. They need to add some more cards you can evolve, or like some more stages even. like to the Eckersley, Matthews. Like, I would have liked if you could have got them to 99. No, that's wishful thinking. And they're definitely not money hungry in this game with all the free cards they give you. Like, so I don't think that's why, but it would have been cool to see you evolve them into higher cards. The classics were another awesome thing from this year's MLB, but I would like to see more of them. We haven't seen that many. We've seen a couple Player of the Month, and we've seen a couple of these future stars and, like, I guess postseason cards, and then here in the Prestige Award path we got some more. My bad. Okay, I can get it. There we go. And then there's some of these cards. But the majority of them, like I said, are Player of the Month cards. Like, I mean, they're... I just wish there was some more classics. But that's neither here nor there. That's just a little something that I'd like to see. But a big thing for me, I want to see Create a Stadium in this year's MLB. If not this year's, maybe next year. It needs to happen sometime soon. I'm getting so sick of playing in the same MLB ballparks that I've been playing in every baseball game that I've played. It just, like, to me, like, a lot of people play in minor league stadiums just because it's something different. Like, we want to create our own stadiums, and we want to play them. And maybe, like, they have, like, how you can have, like, a vault. Maybe they can have a vault so you can download stadiums and play on different stadiums or something. That'd be really cool, in my opinion. Don't know how much of a big ask that is. It's probably a really big ask, but I think it's something me, as well as a lot of other people in the community, would love. I can only speak for me and all my buddies, but all my buddies would love something like that. We've been talking about something like that for quite some time, along with the park. But the park needs to happen, the park game mode. That would be my number one on my MLB wish list. But number two is Create a Stadium, for sure. Add some spice to the game and some diversity, and you can build your team. Like, however you build your stadium, you can build your team. Like, you can build your stadium around your team. So if you have an all-speedy team, you could make a super big outfield, something like that. I mean, obviously there's going to be certain, you know, limitations to what you can do, but within reason, you can change your team around to fit, or vice versa. You can change the stadium around to fit your team. And I think that'd be really cool. Okay. Moving on now to, I guess, to, like, rewards. Like, from, at least from the events. They've done a really good job this year with giving out cards to the program. World Series, I thought they've done a really good job this year. But the event cards, in my opinion, just are not good. Like, who in the Sam Hill is gonna use this damn Christy Mathewson? Like, it's not gonna be used on that many people's team. Like, it's a solid card, but people don't like his windup because he takes forever to pitch. But this Benito Santiago and Joakim Soria, I guess Soria maybe is usable, but this Benito Santiago, there's better Tops Now cards. I'm sorry. I don't know who the hell's using that card. But, yeah. So, I guess now, I really want a Diamond Exchange, Player Exchange. I doubt that'll happen, but I want a Diamond Player Exchange. I've been wanting that for quite some time. They had it in 16, maybe 17, one of those games. It was like 50 gold players. It was a little much, but they need to bring back a Diamond Exchange. I think that'd be pretty cool. The collections, they did a phenomenal job this year. I would complain about it, but they brought it back to the way I liked it. They have the divisional rewards. They have the team rewards. It's none of that BS from 18 where it's just like a program and you just get a couple cards here and there throughout, and then you get the big card. This is the way that I love it. I love that you collect all the cards on the team, then you get a card, put that card into the divisional set, and then you get the division card. Now, could these be better? Of course they could be better, but that's neither here nor there. I think they did a decent job, at least with them this year. A good enough job, should I say. The Sheffield was really good. The Biggio's really good. Hats off to San Diego Studios for just doing an amazing job. And I also want to commend him on these Tops Now cards. They're free cards. You just play a couple moments. If you're wondering why I have so many of these Alec Mills, I've been saving up on a couple cards because I'm trying to get a few of the team affinities done as soon as it drops. It'll be soon, and I want it like Alec Mills. I can exchange him to the Cardinals, get the Cardinals done. So that's a big thing for me because I don't want to sit here and grind Showdown forever. But that was just in case you wondered why I had so many of him. Yeah, I like this little trophy edition too. I wish they, I guess they can't, because once you have the platinum trophy, like 4 platinum, you have to get all the trophies. So I guess it makes sense they can't add more trophies. But I wish they would have added a couple more, like, trophies. Like, even if the plat was harder to get, at least a couple more trophies. I would have liked about, like, you know, this is just a little thing, but I'm a guy that likes to get trophies, trophy hunter. I would like maybe a couple more trophies I could get, like, say, collect, like, prestige player or something. I know it would make it harder, but I mean, come on, it's really easy to get a platinum in this game. So at least something, not like saying you have to go 12-0 or something to get it, but even though I did that earlier in the year, but it would just be cool if they added a couple more trophies, made it just maybe a little harder to get. Like you have to collect Mickey Mantle or something for one. I don't know. Creative player, I want them to take creative player out of the game. I am not a fan of the creative player. I know probably a lot of you guys are. I just have never really cared for it after MLB 15. They don't do that in any of the other sports games. They don't have them on the Ultimate Team mode. I mean, I guess they kind of do in 2K, but it's, you know what I mean? It's not really like people are using that card. Like, in here, they try to make it like an actual card you can use. I don't really like that, in my personal opinion. I may be in the minority on that, but for me, I don't like the creative player. And yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot to complain about because MLB did such a good job this year giving out free cards, doing really good with the content, that I'm not bitching at them because they did what they were supposed to do. They gave out a whole bunch of good cards this season. Now, they need to keep it at it like this for next MLB. They need to keep it the same pace and kick it up a notch, but they have done so much better this season than they have in the past that I just really don't have a whole lot to complain about. But for roster updates, I want to hit on that really quick. I want weekly roster updates every week. They've been doing that this season, but I want that to carry over to next season. I don't like this every 2-week roster update. Even if you have to tone down the roster update a little bit, which I don't know how it could be that hard. I don't work at the studio, so I don't know. But I don't know how it could be that hard. I mean, honestly, if I could control it, I think I could do a roster update like every week. You just look at the stats, see how they're doing. For the past, like, week or maybe 2 weeks, like, probably weekly, I would like a roster update every week. See what they're doing for the past week. Give them a couple point upgrade, give them a couple point downgrade. Isn't that hard? It really is not. And the last thing I want to hit on real quick before I end the video is gameplay, and it's probably the most important aspect. It is. Gameplay is the most important aspect of every game. So I'm going to show you guys my record real quick, just so you see I'm not some, like, loser or something. I mean, I don't play a lot, okay, like, compared to the past few years. 36-5, I think that's a good enough record, though, to show that I'm not just some scrub that doesn't know how to play the game. So, like, you can actually, like, listen to what I'm saying, because I think I can at least warrant, like, some kind of, like, I don't know what the right word I'm looking for is, but you can, you know, try to see that I'm not just some phony guy that's like 5 and 30 or somebody that's 100 and 100 trying to tell you to change the gameplay. No, I've played the game and I'm fairly decent, or at least alright at it, so I think I can bring some merit to the conversation gameplay. I'm somebody that has valued pitching and all the other MLBs, and in this MLB, I feel like pitching doesn't really matter. I mean, I have a good ERA with Corey Kluber. I have a really good ERA with him. Besides him, I don't really, I mean, I might have like a 3, no, that's almost 5. I haven't used a lot of these cards that much. Let's get King Felix. It's alright. But the point that I'm trying to make is a lot of these cards, you just can't do that good with when you're pitching with them. And in the past, you could. I don't know if that's because they made hitting easier or they made pitching worse. But whatever they got to do to make it to where you can pitch a little better and get some more strikeouts, and so where everybody isn't hitting a home run like every pitch that's on the corner or something like that, just make the pitching a little more viable. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying to like tone down the hitting a lot, because I thought the hitting was pretty good this year. Besides the fact that the perfects weren't always a hit, I feel like they should damn near be a hit almost every time. Like, I get not every time, but there's been a lot of times, a lot of flyouts on some of my perfects. So at least make it. So 2 solutions to that: either increase the window where you can get perfects, if they're not all gonna be a hit, or make it to where when you get a perfect, it's gonna be a hit, or it's damn near guaranteed to be a hit. So I don't really know if I have a whole lot more to say besides maybe fielding. The fielding was so bad at the beginning of this year. They fixed it. They pretty well have everything fixed. But my main issue besides I don't really know. My main issue with fielding is, this has been the issue for a couple years for sure too. You can have somebody, let's just say Frank Thomas for example. You can have him at first who has common fielding. And you can have this Cody Bellinger who has diamond fielding. Frank Thomas is going to make better animations. Not always, but a decent amount of the time. Bellinger might not make some of those animations that Frank Thomas makes. And his defense is like, what, 30 some less? Like, come on. A great example I can give you. This Gary Sheffield, perfect example. Secondary position, third base. I would bet money, because I used to play Sheffield at third for a little bit, that he would make almost 85% of the plays that Suarez would make. He could make, and he has 85 fielding. And he has a great reaction, great arm. I guarantee you he could make almost every play that Suarez makes. I would be willing to put money on that. And to me, that's not okay. You should not be able to have somebody that has a bronze shield out there fielding just as good, if not better, than somebody that has gold or diamond defense. That is disgusting to me. And I feel like that's something that drastically needs to be changed in the next MLB The Show. But honestly, I think that's really all I have. There's not a whole lot of bad things I have to say about this game. Just a couple things I want tweaked, like a couple new card tiers, create a stadium. We really do need a park mode for this game. I think that would do this game a lot of good and make people play it a lot longer than they do. Because right now, the only thing you can really team up with your buddies on is Home Run Derby, and that's only fun for so long. It really is only fun for so long. But anyways, I really want to thank you guys if you stayed and watched the whole thing. Even if you didn't, I still want to thank you guys for seeing whatever you saw of the video. I really hope we can get this video to San Diego Studios so they can hear what I have to say. I know I'm not really a voice in the community or anything like that, but it'd still be nice if they could take at least in consideration what I have to say, and then they can choose to do whatever they want with it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy. See you next time. Peace out.